Ivan Rabb and the California Bears were in town Thursday night to take on the Arizona Wildcats. And in the first half, both teams would shoot below 33%. Going into halftime, California had the lead 29-25. But the story of the game was all in the second half, because coming into the second half, Ivan Rabb would go off. 15 points, 13 boards. He would kill the Arizona Wildcats on the offensive glass, grabbing 6 offensive rebounds. Now, Arizona's senior guard, Gabe York, would go 0 for 1 in the first half, but in the second half, he would finally get things going, and this jumper right here would help jumpstart a 19-point second half. Now, the sequence of the game was 2 minutes to go, and it was 53-59 because of that three-pointer by Jordan Matthews. You follow it up with a layup on the fast break, 61-53. But hold it right there, because Ryan Anderson would answer with a three-point play of his own, followed up by Gabe York, the man of the night, with his three, 61-59, 1 minute to go. And the play of the game is right here. Gabe York off the screen, in for the three, 62-61. Wildcats. Now, Arizona would be out-rebounded on the boards, 44-31, but Gabe York's 19 points in the second half would be enough to lift the Wildcats. And here, Gabe York talks about that final play.
Well, Coach Miller did a great job calling plays. It's a play called Money Triple. I come off 3 screens and I get a shot off, and we had just ran that twice previously, and I made those 2 threes. So Coach decided to drop a play in the timeout, and instead of going all the way off the 3 screens, I was going to go off 2 and then cut back and come off another 2. It's just a great mind like Coach Miller, who can drop a play like that in 25 seconds. I was blessed enough to hit the shot.
The finish tonight was one of the great finishes that I've been a part of. Karma has a funny way of coming back around. I've listened or heard, the different quotes, the different people saying that at the end of the game that Gabe hasn't necessarily come through, that, maybe you need to give the ball to somebody else, etc. He looked pretty good at the end of the game tonight.
I think in the last couple minutes, we pride ourselves on what we call the 10th war. All of our conditioning, off-season conditioning, all of our strength training is for those moments, the last 4 minutes of a game. And we really pride ourselves on really, taking pride in getting the job done in those moments. Like Coach Miller said to us in the locker room, we haven't had the best success in close games so far this year. But when you stick with it and you play hard and you honor the process, things are going to go your way. And I think that's just what happened for us tonight.
In a thriller, your final score, 64-61, Arizona Wildcats victorious. You can catch them on Saturday against Stanford in their final home game of the season. For UATV Full Court Press, I'm Chris Delgado.